Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be checking out Max0r's Monster Hunter World Review. Extinction, also Colonialism. I've actually played this game. I suck. Really bad at it, but it's really fun. I mean, I die immediately, and if anyone's ever on my team, I'm literally a handicap for much better players. Somehow I enjoy this. Otherwise, we're going to jump right in. You guys know Max0r. He's brain-meltingly crazy in his edits, and I've heard that since the Revengeance memes were a thing, it only gets crazier, faster, and more in your face. As in, it will take a brick and bash you in the face. How he gets to your house, how he finds a brick, I don't know. I might have known before, but he bashed me in the face with a brick. It's a problem. So otherwise, you guys know the deal. Link below, original video, hit it up. Let's get started.
Monster Hunter The World is an action-style third-person beat-em-up, slice-em-up, carve-em-up, drink-em-up, kill them all, where you play as John World, or the Joker, and his normal cat.
Wait, you can adjust the cats? How did I forget you can adjust the cats? And he named it Kill Me. Also, I get the joke finally. John World. He names all his characters John, something to do with the title.
As we find and research the world's most amazing and charismatic megafauna so we can peacefully relocate them to the afterlife. Do you ever regret not being born in time to hunt Siberian mammoth? Or perhaps you're the kind of man who open carries to the zoo.
Gonna be honest, this is the only boss I ever can beat. Yeah, I said I was bad. I wasn't lying. Never got any further.
The chimps become excited. If so, this game could be for you.
Wait, what did that say? Something appeared at the bottom.
Waiting for the day that the chimps become excited.
Yeah. Chimps said
this game.
Random chimp event. I don't know what that is. I heard people talk about it. I still don't know, and it kind of bugs me. Prank 2017 real, not clickbait. Oh god, it's one of the old-fashioned YouTube clickbait thumbnails. Specifically the prank ones. I don't miss those. I really don't.
Could be for you. Set in the hostile and exotic wasteland of Australia, we play as an inherently...
Okay, now that's just unfair. This place isn't nearly as deadly as Australia.
Bloodthirsty and violent race known only as
Britain, maybe.
Anglicus, and we're here to destroy the local...
Was that a giant cat? No,
known only as
sorry.
Anglicus,
Yeah, go to giant cat. That is a giant cat! Oh my god, it's a suit. I got really excited to think these guys got huge. Nope. It's a suit. Someone just got him. It's either a mod or it's an in-game thing. Most of my knowledge of this game is from Joe Cat. Again, I suck. I like the game, but I suck. I never got very far.
We're here to destroy the local...
What did that say? Ah, God, it's Max0r and I'm being overwhelmed. Who would have thought that would happen? God. You vulture? Oh God, you vulture. Release me from the hell that is the Nico Para cosplay or take me. I'm going to be honest, if it was Nico Para cosplay, this video would not be allowing this image right now. But it would be interesting.
Here to destroy the local environment as much as humanly possible so I can wear it. Along the way, overcoming many varieties of horrifying creatures unknown to God, ranging from plausible and interesting specimen to fucking Thanos. And yes,
Okay, I have two questions. One, was that a Reddit sign? Two, that has to be some kind of crazy-ass mod. Reality can be whatever I want. Is this real? Like, is this real? It's like someone... No, it can't. Thanos car. I think I've seen that. School children in my 2021 Mazda CX-5. I have no idea what any of that means. Oh, I assume it's the car. But seriously, is this like an edit? It looks like an edit because this top's not blurred and the bottom is. But also, there's a lot of weird designs in this game. Tell me there's not actually a Thanos monster. I mean, they put some weird shit in here that I was not expecting, and it's Reddit. Plausible and interesting specimen. According to... Oh no. If there's one thing I've ever learned is when you're being sarcastic about things being interesting, and then you mention Reddit. I'm reading into this wrong, right? It's not, they're not. You know what? I'm just going to stop this line of thought, hope I'm wrong, and that no one understands and tells me I'm right. And if you do, please don't. Just drop this point. I don't know.
To fucking Thanos. And yes,
no, it actually
I
had a
am
big chin. They just tried
Monster
to
Hunter
purple.
World and not Rise because the phrase Nintendo Switch port does not fill me with confidence. I'm sure it's a fantastic
I heard Rise was fine.
game, but this looks like
I'm sorry, there was a very... What the hell did you just do to Ayaka and Gmod? Also, how did you even get Ayaka into Gmod? Never mind, it's Gmod. You can get everything into that. No, that looks like Team Fortress 2 overlay. Huh, neat. Also, I see some very interesting reasons to play this game. Yep, I know nothing about Rise, but already I could say it's, yeah. Very interesting art.
Game, but this looks like an excellent Gary's mod map. So without further ado, it's time to explain to you my favorite animal cruelty simulator with a game attached to it.
Did he just slide in Phantom Pain reference? I think he did. I'm not just backing up this far for any reason.
Map. So without further ado, it's time to explain to you my favorite animal cruelty simulator.
Animal cruelty simulator? I don't actually know this one. I saw PETA going down. It's like, yeah, it's PETA. You don't even expect it. He mentioned animal cruelty. It's basically what I expected. But what was he saying? Okay, there it is. I know I wasn't mistaken that he definitely did put in this scene, which was still weird and one of the weirdest things I heard, because I thought he was joking, but then it actually happened.
Simulator with a game attached to it.
Animal cruelty simulator with a game attached to it? Wait, is that the animal simulator? What? No, there. Is that reference not actually about Phantom Pain? You can kill animals in that? I didn't know you could hunt. You probably can, I just missed it. Also, there's literally games of just walking around slowly and hunting. Technically, game might be too much of a... just too much in general. Ooh, what did it say? Max0r World review by Max0r. Part 1. I promise to edit comprehensively from now on. Wait, that wasn't... comprehensively, not Lee. The B actually makes a big difference here. One means he's going to do more. The other is it's going to be understandable. Oh, I get it. I'm not supposed to understand. It's a good thing I'm way ahead of you on that one. I understand nothing. Made by Max0r. Oh, yeah,
it's been so long since I've last seen my son lost to this monster. Forced in Fistmos, Mobster Trucker is a game about options because there's a few of them. At least 3 monsters are present in the game, possibly 94, and every one of them has 2 armor sets. To hunt after these amazing beasts and where to find them, you need to get into the mindset of our distant ancestors. You see, humans are what we call persistence hunters, which means we kill by running down our prey until they beg us for death. For reference, our...
Yeah. That is actually real. He actually made the Joker character. I thought that was a mask he was wearing at first, like something right out of The Office with the training dummy. Nope. Also, yeah, no, the thing he's saying about humans being persistent hunters, that is actually it. Essentially, our ability to marathon animals and being stupidly stubborn is actually how early humans survived. He was like, I want to eat you. Nope. It runs. It runs really fast. It runs really, really fast, really, really far. And eventually we catch up and it's tired and we're also tired, but less tired enough to, whoa, dead. So essentially, there's almost no one left alive who can actually do that except for like ultra marathoners, and you don't mess with those guys to start with. They will eat their own foot. I don't know why, and sometimes they will do it unprompted. It's creepy. Don't mess with them.
Our closest competitors in a marathon are sled dogs and a horse. Imagine for a moment that you're this big fucking turkey and it's almost time for Thanksgiving. After a long and arduous battle, you run away as far as you can.
That tells you how much I was able to do that.
He's still there. And even worse, he's wearing your skin. This is the mentality you must adopt.
Yeah, that is basically human. Oh wow, this is basically
the mammoth deserves to be extinct.
Actually, this is a very good representation of a highly
new world of
stylized early human hunting
parking lot as part of the 5th Fleet of the Research Commission. New world of possibility known as the Denny's parking lot as part of the 5th Fleet.
Denny's parking lot? Is this one of those peanut butter moments where I don't want someone to explain to me what he means by a Denny's parking lot? Because I don't think this resembles a Denny's parking lot. Unless the previous thing was, and you know what? It's probably one of those peanut butter moments. I just don't want to know, and I'll be better off not knowing. Let's forget I asked.
Of the Research Commission, exploring and murdering this vast continent to track down the whereabouts of an ancient elder dragon. Now, as someone from a country who killed millions of people so we could grow fucking vegetables, this is offensive. So when I heard that these bitches were doing it to find a lizard, I decided I would engage in genocide of my own volition. You will not...
I mean, that's basically the game right there. So what does he mean by vegetables? I feel like I'm missing a reference. Genocide? Oh, yeah, that actually is a thing. And he was for the Manifest Destiny was a bitch.
Billions of people so we could grow fucking vegetables.
Yeah.
This is offensive.
Oh, and that was because of the Mexican thing. That's why it was, yeah. Okay, I get it now. Ha ha ha. That's actually a completely accurate response of exactly how that happened. Well, Way to get him right in the red, white, and blue in the ass.
So when I heard that these bitches were doing it to find a lizard, I decided I would engage in genocide of my own volition. You will not need motivation to kill it.
I recognize some of these weapons
about naturally, just like polio. And to bring about this timely demise, we are given a choice of 14 weapons, all of them completely different from one another, like the light bow gun and the heavy bow gun and the bow. But let me tell you, if I were stranded alone on a desert island, I would...
Can I just go back and say that it actually looks even creepier in the close-ups? It has texture. One, this game's significantly older at this point, and it actually holds up pretty well. Two, I really wish it wasn't holding up pretty well. This is disturbing, man.
On a desert island, I would probably choose the fucking gun, because the only people in this world that I trust are my two best friends, Smith and Wesley. This is why I chose the gun
you can get a gun.
which is
Also
what
why I
you
wasn't
think
very
it
good
is.
with it.
Now, of course I could have chosen the literal machine gun, but playing with these weapons changes the game into a first-person shooter where the objective is to keep the gun away from your mouth. Instead, I was drawn to the insect glaive because 1, it lets me literally fly and the floor is paying taxes. 2, I get to lace a giant bee with C4...
Wait, what was that? Oh, that's a cute little bee that'll murder things. I don't even know. He still has a name. Welcome to my Windows movie. Make it a title. This is just not mine. Oh, this hurts. This legitimately hurts. I remember this. When I was in middle school, they had a class about how to do videos. It was this. I haven't thought about that in literal decades. When I say elementary, I mean, it wasn't. No, I think it was actually still middle school. Yeah. What was it? 7th grade? Oh, God. No, I think it was 6th. No, it was probably 7th grade. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, why are you doing this? And it's so cringy. It's like the early 2010 how to do on YouTube with like the little stylus and the dot. I've watched too many of these and realized all of them were shit for so long, and I didn't realize it. Oh, so many wasted hours. This is painful. This isn't even the joke. It's just like, random thing I can put in.
Place a giant bee with C4 high explosives and throw it at people. And yes, there is an upgrade tree dedicated to bees. 3, I get to mount monsters, and that lets me spam custom dialogue at everyone in the game. Side note, you can fully customize your automatic callouts to preemptively diagnose the cause of your teammate's death, which is very funny. But your choice isn't just between weapon types, but also weapon elements. I won't get into it now since there are a few of them, but my favorites would have to include the dragon element, the sleep element, or even blast element. Every monster is weak to blast element. So with all these varied choices, chances are high that at least one weapon speaks to your specific mental illness. Just don't play the hunting horn unless you want Rock Band for engineering students.
Rock Band for engineering. Yeah, that's why I never did it. Also because I sucked. But what did that say down there? I thought, what the hell? Part 2, how to commit animal abuse.
I know exactly why you're here. Just don't.
Oh, I just missed it. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter! I think it's about Monster Hunter. Could be mistaken, though. It might be Fallout.
Just don't play the...
Whoa. What, did he actually change out what that said? Get clapped. Nano paste. His call-out was get clapped, kid. Oh, my God.
Just don't play the hunting horn unless you want Rock Band for engineering students.
Yeah, I can't do that. Even the simple ones.
Don't worry, I know exactly why you're here. I too want to know what this thing's foreskin looks like on my mantelpiece. Fortunately, World has you covered. I haven't really explained this because it's in the title, but in this game you hunt monsters. This doesn't just mean killing them, although there is a lot of that. There's 2 ways to complete a hunt, Republican and Democrat. Both of them result in endless pain.
There's more than one option?
Here's the difference. Killing them by slowly breaking...
No, I'm not even joking right now. I didn't realize there was more than one option. I usually win for the I'm dying. Random people helped me and they won before I can even turn around and they're already dead. I have no idea what just happened. How did that end? What happened? He had full health and now he's dead. What the hell? Also, I can't read his name because I think it's in Korean. Yeah. I think one time it was Chinese, but I honestly can't tell because it's gone so fast. Yeah, I think I actually streamed this game. If anyone wants to know, please don't look it up. It is painful. Just don't. Just don't do it.
Each individual bone is a mercy. Capturing them will always give you more body parts than skinning
them,
which
capture. I forgot about
their
that.
Skulls. The only logical conclusion is that we disassembled them like a crab factory, and those are the lucky ones because the other ones are subjected to cockfighting, and my bet always wins. The gameplay of Angry Birds can best be described as Bloodborne with no health bars. For most monsters, that's okay because counting broken bones is enough, but some of these bastards spend more time close to death than Joe Biden. In fact, while hunting, your prey will attempt to escape you several times. And
I forgot about that
really,
part.
the entire gameplay loop is just finding new things to turn inside out and then fashioning yourself the perfect drip out of their intestines. Of course, there's a lot of ways to build your swag with a myriad of skills like the fast food build,
Wait, I know that whistling.
There's a lot of ways to build your swag with a myriad of skills like...
Huh! Warframe. I know that tune. Yeah, that's when they went... I don't even remember which planet it was, but it's like where they went to that one where all the people were grungy and their bodies were reduced to just whatever parts they could get. It's like full on like cyberpunk, but without the punk aspect, and very much like union dues are going to get you. Also, there is no union. It's just your dues. And your dues are your arm and your leg, part of your skull, most of your chest. And let's take your liver while we're at it and a good hubbing of your organs. And then just keep working longer. Why hasn't he done a Warframe review yet? Because he apparently is aware of it because he's using the music, unless he used it without knowing. Either way, nice. Just the entire idea that you're just slogging on to get all the shit. I like that.
Like the fast food build, the eating less build, the eating for free build, and lest we forget, the mushroom consumption build to complete my ultimate McDonald's form.
What? I'm pretty sure this is that, what, Karna game? No, it was a Asura game. I never played it, but I saw some crazy images of it. McDonald's form. Oh my god. But what the hell was that about a mushroom answer? Okay, looks like it's actually the lets you digest mushrooms that would otherwise be inedible and gain advantage effects. Okay, I was unaware of this. Also, I might have never even realized these skills were available because I never opened them.
Consumption.
Yeah, I never said that was good at this game.
Ultimate McDonald's form. No self-respecting hunter would ever think of going outside without slightly reducing the effects of minor wind pressure. Or you can do damage. Like a fucking moron. Take your armor for a spin and throw a body in the bin. Repeat until you win. That's the entire game. This being said, there are complications. It's better to think of them not like video game enemies, but very stupid cats. And like cats, these bitches are territorial. Sometimes even...
I'd like to point out, if anyone thinks a very stupid cat is any way easier, you've never had cats. A stupid cat still knows exactly what to do to fuck you over. Because it's a cat. They're all geniuses. A stupid one is still smarter than you. You just gotta accept it.
Been going so far as to beat each other to death while I'm fighting them. But I think my favorite example of this would have...
What am I even looking at? I mean, there's like this crazy thing, and then there's this... Is that a praise the sun pose? But no. It's got the leg up. It's doing the carnival pose. I'm just going to move on.
Have to be Mr. Nikon. This bastard is designed to wander into random battles, catch you in 4K HD, and then leave for literally no fucking reason. And if that doesn't suit your fancy, there's always Bazinga Goose, whose sole objective is tracking you down across the map to carpet bomb you for the crime of playing the game. Now, I don't normally play Monster Hunter since I'm more of a Connect 4 SpongeBob man, but the sheer variation on display here is really something. Every single animal has their own unique role, and mine is putting them into a museum. As a rule, for every single kind of beast, if violence does not work, use additional violence.
Was that a giant fucking cannon? Also, yeah, I did hear the riff from, I think it was Life Will Change, Persona 5. Nice. Use additional violence. That is a... Oh, wow, that's an even bigger cannon than I realized. And there's a lot of them here. What the hell, man? Do you just, like, draw them in and then it gets it? It's a stationary cannon. Someone just... God damn! That looks so cool. Sorry, I love it whenever you get like the monster attack. We got the stationary emplacements. And then boom. The boom is very important.
Additional violence.
God, it took out its head.
Now that
Mr.
we have a good
Worldwide.
understanding of our victims, it's time to take our domestic violence international, because this is a monster hunter world, one that makes no fucking sense, both geographically and ecologically, just like the real Australia. So upon beginning the game, we make our way across the dangerous but inoffensive lands of New South Wales, learning the basics, surviving, and expanding our newly founded gulag of Sydney. This hell will be your base of operations for most of the game, complete with every kind of amenity you can expect from savage Welshmen. It's here that we rearm, research, and reform.
I got a joke about Savage Welshman, but I know better than to tell it online. It's I know it's not appropriate.
Forge my weapon again because I am indecisive. There's even a pig that won't stop following me. You can pet it, but not too much, because what matters is consent.
Angry
but
pig?
most importantly, this is where we use racial segregation, because for some reason, the only chefs in the entire camp are cats, and this is a very unsanitary cooking environment. You see, food isn't just a buff, and it's not just a cutscene. It's fucking mandatory.
Yeah, also, wow, that is a very big nose and very small glowy eyes. Am I the only one, though? Whenever the food came up, you're just looking at this and going, why did they have to make it look good? Why did it actually have to look good? It looks so goddamn amazing. Like the cheese and the shrimp and it looks like beef bit, like the end, and oh. And that's a freaking turkey leg, and then I don't even know what that is, and there's like a baked potato down there. God, one of the reasons I had to stop playing this game is because it's like, well, now I gotta go eat 1,000,000 calories. I mean, I would do it anyways, but this made it much faster happening.
Fucking mandatory. I mean, just look at the cardio. My body's an airplane powered by dead chickens. To put it simply, the game is unplayable with an empty stomach for 2 reasons. 1, it looks like this, and 2, I don't have to explain shit. The next
the first one is honestly enough.
Collectively called the stank tank, and to get there, we need to contact the 3rd Expedition Fleet, who have spent the last 30 years smoking weed.
Wait, what was the, yeah, they went full Snoop.
And to get there,
wait, they say California? Yeah, California.
And to get there, we need to contact the 3rd Expedition.
I love lean. 1, I'm pretty sure that's Maury. 2, I don't get it. What's lean? I'm missing something obvious, aren't I? Yeah, I'll probably get in the chat. I was like, Airier doesn't know about this. Is it? Don't tell me there's going to be 2 peanut butter incidents in the same video. Oh, no. I'm just going to pretend it's something like, yeah. Instead of something, oh, no. I've had enough of the oh, no this month. Yeah. I realize it's only been a few days, too.
Expedition Fleet, who have spent the last 30 years smoking weed in their spaceship.
Spaceship? Was it actually a spaceship? Oh, shit!
Why we're here? This new environment is firstly comprised of the Coral Highlands, which are filled with a beautiful and alien ecology, able to support a wide range of pit bulls and more literal balloon animals. From this point onward, biology is more of a suggestion, but looking just underneath the surface, we find the true source of this bizarre life.
I think I just got the joke there underneath the surface.
More of a suggestion, but looking just underneath the...
Wait, did they just do with the riff I think they did? When I say that, I mean Max0r.
Looking just underneath the surface,
I think I recognize that tune, but I can't place it. Me as a child laborer, attaining valuable skills in the coal mines. Of course.
We find the true source of this bizarre life. It's death. The Rotten Vale is an area built and designed to simulate San Francisco and is sustained only by the miracle of rotting corpses and feces. You may...
Well, that's definitely not true. You can actually see the ground, and there's not enough people make it so you can't.
You may be asking yourself some important questions right now, such as, can the smell kill me, or how the As it turns out, every monster in the New World has an inherent instinct to die here, specifically, which begs the question, why do predators even exist if they can just wait? And also, yes, the stench physically hurts you. Technically, these are all the areas you need to beat the game, by about 30%, because upon entering our next area, Monster Hunter turns up the heat and scales every monster back to being threatening again. Yes, even the Great Jagrussi. That means more weapons, more...
They got harder! Again, I'm a player who sucked. I didn't realize there was a sudden point where it's like, yeah, nope, time to get hard again. I had trouble with everything. I sucked at this game. It looked fun, and it was fun. I just sucked so hard.
More armor, and even more temptation to kill every mammal larger than myself. Again, it's safe.
Freddy Fazbear dies of cringe? Family Pizzeria looking for security guard to work. Oh, it's the shift from the beginning of that. $120 a week to apply. 1888 Faye Fazbear? Yeah, whatever.
It's safe to say that this game has a time requirement. So after 30 hunts or so, we finally arrived to the temperate lands of Western Australia. You know, the state that lost a civil conflict with flightless birds. Fortunately for us,
I forgot that happened. The Emu War was real. I'm sorry, there's certain things that just make you smile whenever you hear about them. Emus winning a war. That's one of them. It puts a smile on my face.
biology is no longer a suggestion, it's a restraining order. We've got fish that swim through molten magma, lizards that eat rocks, and of course my personal favorite animal, Thanos. His main attack is the crush force of his rock-solid chin. Although I do think they could have worked on the whole controlling the monster mechanic a little better. It really breaks down when you encounter the fire. But among the many features of this game, we haven't even gotten close to the train wreck that is the story. After all, there is a reason we ventured into the land of unusual thermodynamics. It's just a really bad reason.
Hey! God has forsaken this game. Also, anything that brings up Revengeance music, nice.
First of all, we can tell that this game is a literary masterwork by the fact that characters do not have names. Who can forget such personalities as the Handler, the Commander, and a fucking Ganondorf? The story is...
Is he actually? Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, wow, that's... And they put the old stuff over top of him. That is actually surprising. Was this an Enix game? No, this is Konami. Kind of surprised they got away with it. Wait, is Monster Hunter World Konami? I'll look it up later.
The story is comprised of two major arcs. Where in the world is the 50-foot-tall lizard? And gee, I wonder what Ganon is up to. Both of which are made excessively worse when the game automatically sets the handler to be in a catsuit. And at this point, I'm afraid of turning it off. Okay, one last thing, everyone. If I see anyone else on this fucking ship say the words Nekopara cosplay, I will invert your penis with my foot. For the...
As far as intimidating threats go, that's one of them. Also, what the hell just appeared? Give me this cat. So they just reused it. Oh god, it's literally the meme, but he took it over, put it in the background, and took everyone else out of color. Oh, I kind of like this because we just re-see the meme from a different perspective. You don't see that very often.
Your penis with my foot. For the first arc of our multiple stage manga that ends in a sex scene, we chase after the...
It did what? I was not expecting that from this game. I'm assuming that's a joke. But also, there's enough games where that's been a thing. I can't say I'm certain of that.
My foot. For the first arc of our multiple stage...
Okay, I see Kaguya. Nice little edits there. I see the... I'm pretty sure it's Fate Carnival or something like that. But redone with Genshin characters.
Stage manga that ends in a sex...
Oh, wow. Kaguya ended that way.
Scene. We chase after the amazing boss fight Zora Magdaros as we apparently forget the location of a giant kaiju several times.
If only he had a path behind him.
You don't want to find him because his boss battle is an environmental puzzle primarily comprised of loading cannonballs for 30 minutes and then waiting for the boss to move very slowly. That way we can penetrate him with our oddly phallic spear that
that's what they meant by the same thing.
Needed. And for the second arc of our new Genshin anime on Spike TV, we team up with Ganon to
Wait, what was that about?
And for the second arc of our new Genshin anime on...
I know this is a joke. There's not actually a Genshin anime, although I heard they're making it. I didn't think there was trailers yet, so I'm assuming this is fan-made. But goddamn, that actually does look fire. I'm assuming this is not actually from a trailer that's real. I heard they are going to make a Genshin anime, but I don't think it's out yet. Unless it is, and this is part of the trailer. Neat.
We team up with Ganon to discover new and amazing elder dragons all across the continent. And of course, I mean discover like the Vikings meant trade. This is where some of the toughest and most annoying bosses in the entire game happen, featuring such great fights as Nergigante, whose name I cannot say with a hard R, the COVID Beast, and my personal favorite, Margaret Thatcher's Nightmare. Of course, there is more to this game because...
It's actually this Dark Souls this time, not even a joke. He actually just went back to Dark Souls. Oh, dude, but what do you mean by Margaret Thatcher's Nightmare? Is that Mexico or Italy? Yeah, I know I'm going to lose points on this one, but I honestly can't tell. Margaret Thatcher's Nightmare. Yep, I don't get this one. There's a lot of references here I don't get. I'm judging myself harshly on this one. I was going to say I'm losing points, but at this point, I lost all the points. I got no idea what's going on.
Nightmare. Of course, there is more to this game because there's always more. But that is basically how you beat the first half.
The first half?
So, there's an expansion for this game that is more expensive than the game itself, which doubles the content and the playtime. I'm gonna be fucking real, guys. I'm not covering that shit. This video is supposed to be short because I made it while on vacation, and vacation for me means working 8 hours a day.
Okay, one, I thought just regular Monster Hunter World was huge. I heard there was a DLC. I never looked into it because I suck so hard I never got past the opening area. It doubles the length of the game. You know what? This is one of the few times I'm going to say the DLC actually sounds like a good idea. Like, if you're good with this type of game and you enjoy it and you're good, which is why I'm not getting it, I like it. I just suck. Yeah, that's... doubles the length. Holy shit, man. Also, this is a very disturbing image to talk. Just real talk, or just no. How do you even like shrink the head in and just? This is really disturbing. I'm hoping it's.
This game is lengthy, and you should definitely play it if you have the time. But in my current mental state, I do not. So with the release of Elden Ring, I think it's time to move on to a better project.
And that's what comes
next. This is basically a Max0r filler episode. And if you like World,
wait, what did that say? Also, hard to believe this is what he did on his off time. Dear God, man. Turtle owners when their immobile rock-like reptilian moves 0.2 inches this week. He's joking, but at the same time, I knew people in school who were like this. This is more accurate than it should be.
And if you like World, then just get the Iceborne expansion because it's more of the same, but twice as tall and most of the monsters are on crack. And just to prove it, half of the footage in this review is Iceborne. This is a game that I believe you have to experience because there's just so much, and yet so little time.
Katsu.
Thanks for watching, guys.
I got spurs.
And that was Max0r's Monster Hunter World review. God damn, I'm actually blown away by the fact that there was so much more than I thought. I knew the game was huge, but the fact that the DLC doubles it, I mean, sure, it's more expensive than the game, but who cares at this point? It's on so much of a discount, you could probably get it cheap. Also, holy shit, I thought I got decently into it, like not too far, but enough to say I did this. And I'm like, no, I probably even shouldn't say I played the game because I've essentially not even beat the tutorial. Oh God, it kind of makes me want to go back. I mean, I won't because I don't have that time. The time to get good, I do not have. Also, I'm me. Whatever time you're thinking, triple it. You're still wrong, but thank you for keeping it that low. And I realize some of you are thinking 300 hours. I stand by what I just said. Thank you for keeping it that low. You're still wrong. It's not that low. But more importantly, next up is freaking Elden Ring. That I'm looking forward to because there's a lot of crazy-ass things in this game. When you get into the lore, it's even crazier. When you get into the manga, it's literally a comedy, playing off the memes people made of how silly this game is. When you get into the actual gameplay itself, it's broken if you do some things, not if you do others, and just an incredible, crazy mix of what the hell. I also love this game and suck at it. I got further, but then also stopped playing because I suck so hard I couldn't beat anything because it requires skill, which I don't have. Although, ironically, I beat the first couple bosses rather easy, and then I kept losing to Fauna. Those fucking lobsters, man. Yeah. I'm sure no one else has died to those things. They're probably only killing me at this point. But more importantly, if anyone noticed, new camera. Trying it out, seeing how it works. Hopefully it looks good. Trying to see if I can finally upgrade the picture quality. Before I was actually using my cell phone, which worked out pretty well, but then the entire issue was the camera quality degraded when I got it off the phone. So yeah, should have been some at least high def with 60 frames per second. I think I hit 720 at 30. I did something wrong. Yeah, that's on me. Otherwise, tell me what you think. Tell me if it looks good, or if anyone knows how to make a camera look better, let me know, because I've been fucking it up for years. Or, as we all know, my normal videos. Joking aside, I'm actually really excited just to try new things, see what's coming next, and I'll probably miss next week because there's a new Murder Drones episode coming out on the 18th. But then, after that, we're going right into the Elden Ring from Max0r, and I'm looking forward to that shit. I'm really actually excited about that. That's one of the games I really do love, even if it's mostly just because the lore is absolutely fantastic. And the comedy and the gameplay and just the rest of it too. Otherwise, though, you guys know the deal. Link below, original video. Hit it up. And when you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And you can find me here. Oh, and Discord, but also here in Discord. I'm technically on Twitter still, but hell, I'm just debating how long before I quit because it's Twitter. Enough said. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Adios.